Alright, let's do this blog for the day. My daily blog. A bit late, very late. 2 hours, 25 minutes late, but whatever. This is the blog for the 29th of June. As such, I'm going to give you history on this day. Three notable facts of history on this day in the history past. In the past history? I don't bloody know. Told you it's late. Right, on this day, 29th of June in 1613, London's Globe Theatre burns down when a theatrical cannon is fired during the play All Is True. Then in 1941, Soviet forces adopt a scorched earth policy to hamper the massive gains made by the German army. That's right, they were retreating across Russia as the Germans were advancing. They were burning everything, so the Germans had no shelter and no food and all that kind of stuff. I remember that from books. Anyway, in 1960, BBC Television Centre opens in West London, trumpeted as a Hollywood for the small screen. BBC, eh? Yes, an institution, whatever. Right, poem, and I'm bloody going to bed. This is a poem by A.E. Houseman. I've heard that name. He lived from 1859 to 1936. This is called To an Athlete Dying Young. The time you won your town the race, we cheered you through the marketplace. Man and boy stood cheering by, and homely brought you shoulder high. Today the road will runners come, shoulder high we bring you home, and set you at your threshold down, townsman of a stiller town. Smart lad, to slip betimes away from fields where glory does not stay, and early though the laurel grows, it withers quicker than the rose. Eyes the shady night has shut cannot see the record cut, and silent sounds no worse than cheers after earth has stopped the ears. Though you will not swell the rout of lads that wore their honours out, runners whom renown outran, and the name died before the man. So set before its echoes fade the fleet foot on the hill of shade, and so hold to the low lintel up the still defended challenge cup. And round that early laurelled head will flock to gaze the strengthless dead, and find unwithered on its curls the garland briefer than a girl's. Yeah, slight cock-ups there. Small little cock-up-et. I said hill of shade. It should have been sill of shade. Not quite sure what a sill of shade is, but windowsill maybe? I don't know. But you wouldn't have fleet foot on a sill windowsill. I don't know. I don't actually know what any of these poems mean that I read out most of the time. I remember doing English literature and having to try and decipher what the poems were, what the thoughts behind the poet were. I don't really care. I don't know why I do poems. I kind of like doing poems, kind of, but no particular reason. It's something for me to read, I suppose. Keep my brain kind of active, kind of. Bleh. Anyway, I'll be back today, 30th. No, we'll be the 30th when I come back, and I'm going to do it late again. Anyway, cheers for watching.